We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jameson Taillon gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 on its way. The count now at 2-2. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cain over at second. Yelich at first with no outs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Line towards center field. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Digging in, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jonathan VR.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. A windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Here's Eric Sogard.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-2. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Woodruff has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brian Anderson will be next. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Brian Anderson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. We'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Yelich could be making an appearance at the Midsummer Classic this year. So far, he's received the second most votes in National League right fielder balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And he popped him up. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here's Avisaíl Garcia as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
Now that's second.
Here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Urias has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Count remains 2-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Runners on first with one down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. From the stretch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Oh, 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. One ball and 2 strikes the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into short left center. Garcia coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Brewers, Logan Morrison. He had a sac fly earlier.
21. Logan Morrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, hot.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH. Two balls and a strike to Braun. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High in the air out to center field. VR is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Peralta.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Next up is Max Muncy as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A 1-1 count to Puig. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Miami. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, 2-1.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Urias is retired, 2 down now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Striding in, Brian Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The batter, the catcher.
Up next for Miami, Williams Astudillo. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Christian Yelich, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Astudillo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Logan Morrison. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Jose Arena is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, okay.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Odor on to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Urias. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
Lorenzo Cain would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. None left for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning, correct.
Into the box, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Oh. 1 and 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Anderson.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia coming on, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. 2-1 now, Miami. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. His prior history versus this arm, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He's set, and the pitch. Stanek, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. VR will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box now, Williams Astudillo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Astudillo.
Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So striding in, Miguel Rojas. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
No balls and 1 strike. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Peralta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a base hit on the line. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Corbin Burns takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Corbin Burns.
Yasiel Puig will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Three runs already home here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home.
Fastball 3.
Corey Dickerson, who'll be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line drive to left. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to hit is the catcher, Williams Astudillo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Braun has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Omar Narvaez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Morrison isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Yimi Garcia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis Urias.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he fouls this one off. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Misses. Ball 2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Lorenzo Cain, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now back to first offering on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And no help there from Clyde Washington. The count is 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a...
Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 25, Archie Bradley.
First delivery to him on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Miami used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Jose Arena earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brandon Woodruff struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight.